So the key behavioral skills are important as well, and it's very important that we have skill drills in the unit so all of you are used to working with each other. So if you are new to a team, especially, this aspect is very important. Know your environment, know the location of the resuscitation equipment, how to access it, know how to call for help, how to call the code in your unit, and who is available to support. Use all the available information. Remember to have a preparedness. Ask the obstetrician, ask the midwife, know the prenatal history, including maternal complications, maternal medications, and risk factors. Anticipate and plan. So perform a pre-resuscitation team briefing to ensure all team members know the clinical situation. Assign roles and responsibilities. Discuss an action plan in the event of complications. Identify the team leader before birth. Effective leaders will clearly articulate goals, delegate tasks. This is very important. You don't take all the work yourself. You have to lead, you have to have a vision of the whole project. Include the other team members in assessment and planning. Think out loud. This is a stage where the team members may contribute, and when you say out loud, if there is any disagreement, there will be effective feedback. This also encourages the team to think together with you. Maintain the situational awareness. You may be missing something, you may need to call for an X-ray early, you may need to get additional support, for example, for a chest drain if there is an air leak, and so on. Hand over the leadership to another team member if they may become involved in if you may have to involve in a procedure as a leader. Effective communication is very important as well, and when you work together, you might know your team members by name, so it's clear who has to do it when you name someone. So you are making them accountable and also delegating responsibly. They share the information actively, and this is part of the above mentioned steps. Inform the team if you identify a problem. So it doesn't mean that only the leader has to pick up a problem or an error or a safety concern. Any member of the team has responsibility, and the leader is a human being as well. So don't hesitate to chip in and add to the team's contributions. Order the medications by name, dose, and route. Be clear. Ask for closed loop communication. If you have said something, they repeat the same and confirm that it is done. Use concise and clear language. Verify information. Ensure that the changes in information and assessment are shared with all the team members. Include the family in the communication. So the person doing the documentation might be the one to do it, or the leader might have to quickly go if the situation needs their support. Delegating workload appropriately is important. Do not duplicate work or use more resources than necessary. Overcrowding is not good in this scenario as well. Change the task assignment depending on the skill set and what is required. Do not allow one person to become overloaded with tasks, and do not allow the team to become fixated on a single task. That's why the leader has to have a full awareness of whatever is happening. They shouldn't be focusing on just one aspect. If the intubation fails, you have to go to the next step, continue IPPV, go for LMA, call for an anesthetist who might help you intubate. So all this should be going in the background. Allocate attention wisely. So maintain situation awareness by scanning and reassessing quickly, and monitor each other's performance. This is very important. If you have new members in your team, make sure that they are doing the steps properly. Chest compression is often done incorrectly, so make sure it's done. Whether the mask seal is appropriate, whether they are rotating, taking turns so that one person doesn't get tired with the chest compression. Use available resources. So know what personnel are available, know what additional supplies are available and how to access them, and call for additional help. So as I said, if you think the baby is pale and floppy, it's very important you get additional help. If it's a premature baby, if it's multiple pregnancies, obviously you don't delay. The earlier you call, the better, because the other person may take time to come. Maintain professional behavior. Remember that everyone is contributing. The aim of the team is to contribute positively to the baby's resuscitation. So use respectful verbal and non-verbal communication. If you lose your cool and start shouting, the others start getting edgy, they may get stressed and they may not perform well. Actively seek and offer assistance, support and promote teamwork. Any good team will have a debriefing session at the end of a resuscitation, and this is a very good practice. Learn from the debriefing, don't criticize people, always review what is documented as well, and support the team in documenting appropriately so they know what to do. Respect and value your team as well, and appreciate good contributions irrespective of